Okay, so today we're going to vlog my dressage lesson. We're hacking down to Abby, my dressage instructor's yard, which is about 45 minutes to an hour hack, depending on how forward he walks down the road. But it's bank holiday, so hopefully there shouldn't be too much traffic, though he is very good down the road. Reason to go there is because she has a 60 by 20 arena, which is obviously what we need for our badminton test. So we're going to run through the test there today, and we thought we'd bring you along. I've got my big camera out, it's not been out for a while, and Mum's going to learn how to video on that. We've got some microphones, so we're going to hopefully mic me and Abby up as well and see how it goes. It might be quite a short vlog, depends on how much footage we can get, but hopefully it will be a good one. But the sun's out, so hopefully it will be a good lesson. We are setting off now. The good bit about not actually having transport is the fact that this pony is so fit. So we had to hack to the gallops on Thursday, hacked to the show jumping arena Friday, and now we're hacking to our dressage lesson today. So he is super fit, doing lots of road walks at the moment. So obviously having Laurie does save lots of time and energy, but we got to look at the positives. Last little bit. This is like a private lane, so literally 2 minutes down here and we are there. I got Mum's behind. She's not followed me the whole way. She overtook when we were about 10 minutes away and then just waited at the corner. So yeah, not long now. Okay, so as you can see, we are now at Abby's yard, just starting our session with Cookie, obviously because we hacked down to the arena and it took about 50-55 minutes. Cookie was more than enough warmed up and ready to get going with our session straight away, which is nice and handy. So the thing that we notice with Cookie is he can sometimes come out, and even though I do make a point of doing 10-15 minutes of walk before starting a schooling session, he can sometimes still look a little bit stiff for the first part of a session. So the one thing we've now realised is he obviously benefits from a lot more walking. Obviously 10-15 minutes is still quite a big amount of walk, but 50-55 minutes down the road is a lot more. So I think for badminton, because we're there anyway and he's going to be stabled, I'm definitely going to make a point of taking him for a bit of a hack round the event ground before I start working him in the warm-up. So at least do sort of 30-35 minutes, because I really do think this does help Cookie, especially because he is that little bit older. He has got arthritis and his other little ailments, so it definitely just helps him be able to work over his back a lot easier, and get going a lot quicker in the session after that big walk. So we will try and do that at badminton, and obviously because there's lots of grounds that you can sort of hack around, it will be a lot more interesting than at a normal event, for instance, just sort of walking around the warm-up for ages and ages. So we'll give that a go. Unfortunately, the microphones weren't great on this particular day. I don't know whether it's because it was super windy. You can sort of see on the bushes there how windy it was. So some of the noise is quite muffled and it cuts in and out, and you can't quite hear properly at times. So that's why I've just voiced over this start video. But the ones that are a little bit clearer and less annoying sound-wise, I will leave the normal audio in, because that was obviously the point of having the mics, was to be able to hear my full lesson. So I can only apologise for that, and we will try and see if there's anything we can do with them in future.
Balance, slow the rhythm. That's it, nice and through. Yeah, I thought that looked really good. And to the trot again. Then we go centre line leg yield. Nice upward. Good girl. You're going out the same direction. So you stay on the same rein. Shoulders. So take your left rein a little bit. So don't worry about his bending. Take his shoulders again.
Good.
That's it. That's better.
That's a good boy.
And once more from C. Centre line again. Keep a tiny bit of stability in the outside stirrup. Little bit of squidging the rein on the right. Yeah, that's
well
more
done.
like it. Really good. Really
Good lad. I've not got my whip to the right side either. Good boy.
That's it. Little nudge again. Finish it.
Oh.
Yeah, good. Go large.
Good boy. They're a lot better, aren't they?
Yeah, much better. This is good. Yes, lovely.
Good boy.
Super.
Go.
So we'll do a change rein across the diagonal with a walk trot across the middle somewhere.
Yeah, okay.
So as you come off the long side, just make sure you've still got the outside of it. That's it. Balance, weight goes down, really good. Keep playing the fingers a little bit, he stays soft in the contact. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
You obviously need to nail that in shorter space of time for in your test riding.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful outline now.
I know I walked too long, but he was on that right shoulder, so I wanted to...
Give and retake for a moment.
Both.
Yep. That's it. So if you get into the habit of just periodically doing a little give and retake,
Yeah.
it won't be a thing when you have to do it in the test, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, pop him on a circle. Let's pick up your canter. Good, really good. So same thing, you should feel like in your preparation, you're ready to do a downward or an upward.
Okay.
So it's a case of organising that energy into one space. Ah,
good.
Yeah, good, really
Good
nice. Be certain that inside rein is light in your upward transitions.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so now on the long side, I want you to put his nose a little bit towards the outside. So I want to get him a little bit more through to your outside rein. Leave the left hand, work him a bit to the right. Like that.
Good boy.
That's it.
Oh, feels weird.
Same again, next side, Laura. There.
Good. Sit on the track there. Right.
That's it. Keep your weight on your inside stirrup so he doesn't think you're asking him to change. Good.
Good boy.
That's it. And then allow him back round to the left without getting tighter through your left rein. On a circle now.
Oh, that's so much better.
Right. Okay. So why?
Because he's straighter.
Yeah, because now his hindquarters and shoulders are in line, which means he's able to come more uphill. Downward transition to trot when you're ready. Light on the left. Think about your body. Use your weight. Use your tummy muscles. Yes?
Good
Not bad.
Well
I
done.
still think you can get half a mark on that downward transition by using your core a little bit more to get that hold.
Yeah.
So let's do one more on a circle, a canter. Good, good, good.
Those quavers, I can feel them.
Really nice.
Good lad. Well done.
That's it. Super.
Good.
Super. So anywhere you like, balance for the downward again.
Oh, well done.
Really allowing on the inside arm. That inside elbow to your side. Allow the hand to want to flow towards his nose a bit more. They're good.
Good.
Right, drop your shoulders down your back as you think about your downward. Switch your tummy on, switch your tummy on. Yes.
Good boy.
Yeah, pretty good. Good.
Well done. That's better.
Super.
Yeah.
Keep the weight behind the saddle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. He's like, I know what we're preparing.
Good.
Bring that outside elbow to your side a little bit. And stay light with your hand. Good girl.
Good.
That's it.
Woo.
Not losing the outside shoulder. Yes, that's your outside knee on the saddle will help there as well. Good.
I need to walk transition. He's got strong.
All right, so walk, sit, small steps. This is where, I know he doesn't, but we're thinking piaffe now. We want little active steps.
Woo.
I bet he can piaffe when he's in the start box. Whoa, soft. Yeah, that's it.
Good.
Yes, yes,
Good.
Lauren, like that.
Well done.
Whoa. That's it. So what I would do now is when you feel that he's back, there's the balance. When you got the balance back where you want it, I would probably trot maybe quarter circle and then canter. That's it. You keep in there without holding through your reins. It's holding through your body. Good. Good. Yeah, good boy.
No, because you... Woo.
And again, little steps. You feel that the minute it goes wrong is when he gets on the shoulders and too quick again. Wait, wait, soft. Wait, soft. Yes, yes, yes. There. Better.
Good, well done.
Eyes up. Yep. Good. There it is. That
Good
was it. Well
boy.
done.
Well
And
done.
then straight away organise again. Yeah. That's it. Good. Well done. Be certain your weight stays down when you give your hand forward. That's where you get to hold him with your seat. Good. Good, Lauren. That's it. That's it. Good girl. All right. So go straight on. Where are your top transitions again in the test? Are they on the diagonal?
Before the markers,
Oh, it's after the counter canter, isn't it?
Yeah.
So give me a half 15 and back to the track. Listen to your rhythm. Very good. He keeps a little bit looking that side. Very nice.
Good.
Yeah, so is that where it is? That you don't go onto the long side and go straight and then trot?
No, it says just before.
Okay.
Good boy. So it's actually probably a bit harder than it just before.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. I was like, that almost looks
a bit awkward.
Yeah. So you can have a little break. I want to see you ride through the test in a minute. Have a little break for a second.
Well done.
So V, half circle left, 15 metres.
Okay, so now we're going to run through the dressage test. B only have one championship test at 90 level. So this is the same test I did at his regional qualifier last October. So this is the first time that I've ridden through it since then. So it was quite nice to refamiliarize myself with the test. It didn't take too long to learn it because it was already in the back of my head from October. But it was nice to ride through the floor plan again and know which parts we can improve on and practice at home. So even though it is a 60 by 20 dressage test, there is movements that I can practice in our 20 by 40 arena at home, such as the counter loops back on yourself, where you then do the trot transition before you get to the marker, so I can practice that at home just in a smaller space. So I have been working hard at those this week actually, to try and get them a bit more fluent and using my core better for the downward transitions, which is what we were practicing in this session as well. I also need to practice preparing my transitions. So you'll see here, I panic a bit coming away from the fence line. Cookie got a little bit long, and then I rushed the downwards, and he was a bit like, oh, you want me to walk now? So he then was long in the walk as well. But I learnt from it on this second transition. You mirror the same one coming off the right rein now. So I did learn from that little error the other way, and this next transition was a lot nicer and a lot more fluent. So I know what I need to do now to get the transitions where I want them. I just need to put that into practice so that on the day, both of them are perfect and exactly what I asked for. So here you can see I prepared, kept him more steady coming away from the track, and it was a lot nicer frame and picture, and then back up to the trot. This next part of the test as well came up a lot quicker than I remembered it being. So this is obviously the walk, and then you do the free walks, but it's after the walk you go into trot and then canter, and again I just rushed those transitions, so I just need to practice those at home as well. But we did just run through the test once because we were both super pleased with how Cookie listened and how he ran through it. He was forward, he was off my aids, he was relaxed, and he felt supple. That free walk for him was really nice. He was tracking up really nicely as well, so we were pleased with that. So I'm just going to let the rest of the test play now with some music. Unfortunately, the mics were cutting in and out during this as well, and it's probably not the nicest to listen to with the wind noise and the sort of Dalek speaking again. So I will pop some music on so that you can see him run through the test. So that was the full test. We did just quickly come round and do that final halt transition again, and I have been practicing his trot to halt transitions this week as well. I think it again was lack of preparation from me, and I sort of just threw him into it, and again I did a little bit there, but it was a lot neater a halt from Cookie. So he got a big pat, and that was the end of our lesson. So thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm sorry the microphones weren't 100% perfect, but I will have a look and see if we can get them working a bit better for next time. And we also didn't manage to get footage on the big camera because it came out blurry. Unfortunately, Mum didn't manage to focus it. She had us in frame, and they looked like they would be really nice videos if they were in focus. So she needs another little lesson on the camera so that we can hopefully get some high quality footage when I've not got Tyler with me as well. So thank you for watching another video of mine, and we will see you for the next one.